Hi Zoe, hi YouTube friends. Right, I've popped on today as I'm going to show you some of my colouring book collection. I've got about 6 shelves, so I've taken shelf 1 down and we're just going to have a little look through. I'm starting off here with, this is just Animorphia notebook by Kirby Rosanna's, and I just log all my colouring books in here, so like in between the very beautiful pictures I just write lists of my colouring books, and I just do a tally next to them just to know how many I've coloured, how many pages I've coloured in each of them. So I just thought that would start us off. So the first thing I have here is I have a file of colouring books that I have got rid of over the years. They weren't my cup of tea, or they might have. I had like this one. I had a colouring book subscription. Can't remember what the colouring book was called now, and I had tons of them, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. So I took all the pictures out that I'd coloured, and they all went down the charity shop. So lucky whoever found those ones. So I'm just going to do a quick sort of flip through of these ones. So this is how I started. This is like many years ago. I don't know, a lot. My son was probably, he's 19 and he was probably like 5 or 6 when I started these type things, so a long time ago. So I started with pencils. I had some Raphael, I think they were called Raphaels or something. I don't know. I'm not a pencil colourist. I love a marker. Marker is my choice, but this is just how I started. So, and I think you will, as we get to the later colouring books, you will see how I've improved. But it's nice to keep a record of sort of how you started. I think this is in gel pens actually. I'd moved over to gel pens, but they're ever so scratchy in didn't like those. But yeah, just doing pencil work here. I am absolutely exhausted. My husband has gone away for the weekend, so I'm just by myself, and the dog woke me up 2 times last night to go to the toilet, and by the time I'd made it up the stairs the second time, which was a struggle, I was done in, absolutely done in. The stairs had killed me. I didn't go to sleep, I passed out. So today I am feeling the aftermath of that, and I had my mum and my son pop over yesterday, so we were doing a lot of talking, and that knackers me out as well. So today I'm just having a struggle. I wasn't even going to do a video, but I thought, there's nobody in the house, quick, do it while it's quiet. These ones are from sorry, brain never works, does it? What is it called? Nope, that's not going to come to me. I used to do colouring for a colouring book artist to promote their colourings. He's called Carlon, but I can't remember. Oh, is it something dark, something arts, something dark arts? God. I'm rubbish, aren't I? Come prepared. Yeah, I did these, and then I'd stick them on, I think, 5 different colouring book groups to promote his work. Maybe it'll come to me in a bit. I was actually quite proud of that one when I originally did it. Oh, I can't turn it around and knock the camera over. I'm in a very precarious camera situation here. I have no idea till I watch this back if you can even see anything. Oh, Oh dear. I think that one was from Happy Campers. I only managed one colouring from it. And then that one was in, I don't know, one of the cats ones. It was too doodly. I don't like this Zen doodly type stuff. And this is a free printout. I actually have the Sarah Kay Colouring Heaven magazine. And then Precious Moments. I'd quite like to have a Precious Moments colouring book. And then everyone's going to be shouting out who the artist is there, but that has left me for the moment. And then I've still got this book. I was going to get rid of it. Broken Circles is, and when we obviously get to it in whatever video that is, I'll obviously be able to tell you. Oh, it says it at the bottom, Tabitha Bonnet, Broken Circles. So yeah, I liked how that one came out actually, and I was going to get rid of the book because I thought it felt like it was a bit too babyish for me, but I kind of like it, so I've kept with it when I did, and that was at the autumn one. I had autumn Broken Circles ones as well, but I gave that one to the charity shop too. I have big clear outs every now and again. I don't really like clutter or feel like something needs to be here if I'm not going to use it. I think this was, oh, you can shout this out. This is, everyone's got this. It's like the 100 something or others, and she's dropped down to 50 something or others now. Really long name. So that's file 1, and then file 2. I'll just do these fairly speedy. That's a Jade Summer one. That was out of a Colouring Haven one, but I got rid of the thing. Oh, Julia Rivers. Yep, Julia Rivers Halloweeny Doodle one. But I had to force myself to do this one. Really force myself. When I bought the book, I was like, oh, I like this. And then when I started colouring in the book, I was like, no, this is torture. This is pure torture. And then I got a cheapy Halloween book. I think it was some sort of AI rubbish, but I'd coloured one, so I kept it. And I always thought I'd do something with this. Oh, and in the background here, I've got from Joanna Vasford's Lost Oceans. So I had that at one point. I've had a lot of colouring books at one point and then just, nope. I've still got this Trick or Treat one. That will be coming up. Oh, this is rude. If you're, offended by rude, look away. I will tell you when to come back. So you've got Big Adventures of Tiny Dick. I did have that book and I did a couple in it. So those two. Okay, you're safe again. The penises have left the building. And I think that was from a Monsters book. Yeah, it was a Monsters. I think that was, don't know. A Jade Summer Halloweeny type book. I did a couple in there. Did these when I went to the Lake District with me mum. And I have still got this book as well, but I took it out because I was going to get rid of it and then decided to keep it. And this last one here was from another sort of AI type book that I've got rid of the book but kept the one I did. So, right, now we're on to my first sort of proper shelf is Disney and cartoony, which I've put together. The two on top I will never ever colour. So starting, this is just Betsy Clark colouring book. I found it in a charity shop. It was a whole 25p in the bargain bucket. And it was just too cute and too beautiful to just not bring home. So it is just a little treasure. But I will never colour in it because I colour with markers, and that would be sacrilege big time. Big bulky markers bleeding through the little pages. Oh no. No. So it's just going to stay uncoloured but loved in my collection. The next one I will never colour. It's Disney Dreams Collection by Thomas Kincaid. I just wanted it for the beautiful, you've all got it, beautiful artwork that's on this side. So I'm not interested in this side whatsoever. So I just use it as to look up colours, because sometimes I forget, you know, what Cinderella's dress looks like or whatever. So I use it for that. My next one is Peter Pan, and this one's by Fabiana. Yeah, I expect you all know it. I'm not going to try and butcher that name though. And I've done one colouring in this. Woo! If I can find it. I know that you don't. Some of you don't like flippy floppy trying to find your colouring, but I haven't got no tabs apart from these ones are here. I lie. I need to get some little tabs. So I did this one, and I did this in Pro Markers. I'm sorry about the Do It Great shadow, that's my head. But yeah, so that's the one I've done in there. I've marked some pages a long time ago of ones I fancied doing, because I use markers, as you can see, it will destroy the other page. But I'm fine with that. When I bought this book, I knew that I was going to destroy other pages. And to be fair, I don't want to colour all the colourings in this book. So I've just sort of picked out some that I would really like to colour, and I marked those. But yeah, so that's Peter Pan. Said I got this a very long time ago. I will do another one at some point. Then I have Jumbo Lilo and Stitch colouring book, and I'm not sure this has a person or a. Oh, it says Mary Park. Okay. And I've done a few in this one. So I did this one with the everything's alcohol markers. I don't remember that scene being in the film, so I think they've gone off script. This is quite a nice Stitch colouring book. I do love Lilo and Stitch. Stitch is my favourite Disney character, but I know there's like lots of Stitch books out now, but I'm just not interested in colouring Stitch. I mean, how many times can you colour blue? Blue stitching. So this little book is just enough for me. So I did that one. And I did him. It's got some yellow's gone through there. And he's gone a bit grainy, it must be the paper. And this one, oh look, he looks really washed out in the camera. So I do not have the best camera here. It is from the Stone Age. It looks very much different in real life to it looks on the camera. Oh, never mind. There we go, so that's what I've done in the Jumbo Stitch thingy. Then I've got Cartoon Network colouring book. I haven't coloured in any of these for a very long time. And just alcohol markers. They were a bit of fun. I don't think you can probably get this one anymore. All my books are from Amazon. I didn't buy them from anywhere else. And this one I don't think you can get, and a Disney one that I'm going to show you in a minute, I don't think you can get anymore. I'm loving the Scooby-Doo ones. I was really enjoying those. And then that's something my son used to watch. I don't know, I can't remember what that is. I know that's Robin Hood. Not Robin Hood. Robin for Robin and Batman. But yeah, it's got some good pictures in there. I did a sort of little tutorial on how to do like, you know, basic shading with this one many years ago. That's on my in my video somewhere, if you scroll back to the dawn of time. And then Steven Universe, I believe this one is. My son and my husband really love that one. So that's Cartoon Network. It's not all Cartoon Network. I have, someone else has pointed out a few times when I showed this many years ago that it's got ones from another company. And then this one is the 500 characters colouring book for kids. This one, it just says copyright 2020. I know this isn't available anymore, and I've had a lot of questions asked about this one, and I don't know, that you can't get it anymore, so I'm sorry about that. But there will be books. If you're using this as a shopping channel, there will be books that you can get off Amazon. But yeah, this has some really good pictures in there. The paper quality is quite rubbish, but it was cheap. I think it was only £5.99. So what do you expect? Oh, that was Alice in Wonderland there. I'd like to do Alice in Wonderland. I do like anything that's fairy tale. I was really impressed with myself with this one. I did all the background in this one, and I tried to just do it like it was in the film. And I also, this one, I did the background here as well, and I quite enjoyed that. But yes, so that's that one. Then I've got Sarah Kay Colouring Heaven collection, and I've done a few, no, not loads, somewhere in here. They're very cute, aren't they? I did this little girl, she's a little cutie, and this is my favourite one. You might have saw her obviously in the folder that I've already coloured this one, but I think this is the sweetest thing ever. And they're little denim. My Auntie Tina collects Precious Moments figurines, because she lives in America, so they're ripe over there. I've got one figurine I found in a charity shop, and I actually pounced on it. I mean, I wouldn't like tons, but they've just got sentimental type thing for me, and it's a little girl kissing a duck, and it was 50p, and I was like, yep, we're having that, that's coming home with me. Right, next we move on to this is the Hatchet Heroes portion of the video. We're doing well on time as well, 18 minutes, so we should get through this little bundle. It's just going to be a small video today because I will have to lie down afterwards. This is going to be so hard to flip, but oh, sorry, it's very light and this is heavy and I'm leaning over a camera, so yeah, so I've got a Donald and Daisy, couldn't think of her name then when I've done. This is my favourite one out of all of my big Disney ones. Must get back to doing some of these. We always say this, don't we? I love when I did this one. I was so proud of it. Just markers and a white pencil, really. I think I was using probably a Hoo-Hoos or a Leaps then. I do have a mixture. I got some dregs of the Hoo-Hoos and a Leaps. I've got Pro markers, I've got Sharpies, and I've got Stationery Island, and I absolutely adored Stationery Island until they changed the marker. This is what the old markers look like, is these big chunky weird shaped ones, and they've got like a hard tip to them and a chisel end, and I enjoyed those very much. And then Stationery Island went and changed them so that they look like those cheap ones you get in the black bag, like, you know, from China. So no, I'm not a fan of those. Can we get his face? It's going to be wiped out. Yeah. So enjoyed doing that one. Got a Donald that I really love in here. There's Mickey. And we'll do all the cherry blossoms. She came out very pretty. Yeah, well, Mickey, where are you? Not Mickey, Donald. There's Mickey, well, Minnie. Oh, and Ariel. Oh, Ariel. I enjoyed doing that one as well. It's one of my favourites. Where are you, Donald? Ah, there we go. I love him, and I made him have Pop-Tarts. Ah, I really enjoyed this. I love every bit of it, even the shading like on the wood, and how neat I got the sky. I mean, I did a continuous blue, and everybody who colours knows how hard that is to just keep going, so that you don't have any weird marks. But yeah, I love that one. So that was Summertime by Hatchet Heroes. I also have portraits. Most of these I've done as buddy colours. I am no good at buddy colours, I've discovered, because I have demand avoidance. So once you pick a buddy colour with me, I do not want to colour the page because it's a demand. I'm not interested. So yeah, I have done, but I've just, sorry, I can't do them. It's torture for me to actually then colour it. I'm just, yeah. So I think this said everything in here was a tortured buddy colour. I think it'd be alright if I had a buddy colour and someone just said to me, oh, we'll do it out of this book. I think that would work, and then we just picked, you know, whatever picture we wanted to do out of the book, but having to do a specific one was nightmarish. I also have to colour all in one day, otherwise, I love this one, this is very nice, but I don't go back to it ever. I have to just knacker myself out, because usually my colourings, well, my latest ones are very detailed, so they take me like anything between 5 and 8 hours, and I just have to do it all in one massive hyper focus, not eat or drink or go to the toilet, and just do it all in one day. Although I do go to the toilet these days because I'm an old woman, I'll wet myself. But yeah, otherwise it's dead to me. So when we're going through some of the other books, you might see like what you would consider whips, and I would consider them abandoned pages, because that's never happening. Then I've got best of, and I don't know who this is by. Oh, it says Panny Books. I've got this off of, I think I got it off of the German Amazon, but everything else I've got off of English Amazon. I think I've only done one in this, which is that one there. This book is really falling apart. Like the glue at the top is just like all the pages. Oh, I did another one. All the pages are falling out, so it's very curious as I flip, because pages might be going everywhere. And then last of this lot is I got the ABC Colorage Hatchet Heroes book, and I've done one in this one, which if I start at the back, I did this one. It said it's left its thing. The glue just does not happen in here, does it? And I was quite impressed with my Lost Boys. And I don't know if this is picking it up. I'm sorry if this is the most rubbish video you've ever watched in your life. Just have a big laugh at it like I will. But yeah, this is a lovely book as well. If you like your Disney. My tastes of Disney have moved on a bit. I still like it, but I'm a bit more into manga and anime these days, so you will see some of those coming up in the future. Right, I hope you've enjoyed my very rubbish flip. I hope you could see some of it. I hope everybody's doing well, and everybody take care. If you want to like, feel free to comment. I love a comment. I love answering a comment. It gives me something to do. And if you want to subscribe. But other than that, take care and bye.